Good morning. Happy Monday, everyone. I'm hoping you guys can hear me. I'm trying to talk a little bit low. I've been up since 4 o'clock this morning. I had to give God his honor. I had to pray about some things, and I'm talking low because I do not want to wake my children up. Just want to let them sleep in at least till 5:30. So before I get them dressed for school. Most people, when Mondays come, they be like, oh my God, it's Monday. And, I feel like Mondays are the worst days for some people because Mondays have been talked about so bad. Like, oh, it's Monday. Oh my God, I can't wait to Friday, or I can't wait to Wednesday, a hump day. No, embrace it. You want to live to see the next day, so that you can get better at the things you want to get better at, or so that you can meet your goals. God do say don't worry about tomorrow, for tomorrow will take care of itself. But don't ever be sad about waking up on a Monday or going to work. Be happy about it. And if you're not happy about going to work, then change it. You have to deal with it until you meet your goal. Just write it down. A lot of people are doing vision boards. So write it out, make it plain, pray about it, pray over it, speak it into existence. I'm going to be this doctor, I'm going to be a lawyer, I'm going to be a nurse, I'm going to be a teacher, whatever you want to be. Just speak it into existence. God says speak it into existence and it shall come to pass. So speak it every day. I remember I was looking at this clip on LL Cool J, if you guys know him. You have to be around my age to know that, to know him, I guess. I don't know. And he was saying every day he went to bed because his grandmother brought him up in church. And he was saying that he spoke into existence every day that he was going to be a millionaire. And look at him now. So I just want to encourage you today, keep your head up. Don't be sad about it. Just do better. That's it. And I'm taking my own advice every day. I wake up, that God allowed me to wake up. I said, okay, God, I'm going to do better today. In every area, I mentioned every area. There's some areas, you may say, well, I don't need help in that. That's fine. Just be like, God, thank you for allowing me to do great in this area. I want to touch on just mental things today. A lot of people think, right now, me and my children, we talk to a counselor. So far, they've come to our home twice. I feel like open communication is important, and most people think that, oh my God, I don't want to see a counselor. That make it seem like we're crazy, or we don't want to air out our dirty laundry. Or no, open communication is good because when you internalize things and keep things in mental, that's so stressful. On the body, on your mind. It's just stressful. And I don't want my children going to school or even thinking about things, pertaining to life and just pertaining to the things that we were going through, or that even what I'm dealing with. A lot of times when parents are dealing with things, children can feel that negative energy. They could take on what you're going through. And I don't want that. So I believe in open communication with my children and just speaking to them with the counselor. It helps a lot. And I wish I had that growing up. There's a lot of resources out there. You can go through the school, which they have chill counselors, and they can go through your insurance. And trust me, it is all for free. There's so many resources out there, and I'm going to be talking to you guys as well. I'm going to be writing down some numbers hopefully today. I want to do it this week for you guys. If you need help with like light bills, anything, financial help with certain things, there are so many resources out there for not only single moms, but just single men, or even if you just need help in general financially. I want to provide those resources to you. But getting back to the open communication, I remember a time where I was in the fourth grade going into the fifth grade. It was over the summer. And I was telling the person who I was living with that I wanted to move back with my mom, you know. And that person was like, oh, the only reason why you want to move back with your mom so you can go sleep with so and so's man. I'm not gonna mention the names, but especially the man because he's deceased. And in my mind, I'm saying to myself, what? Why would I want to go move back with my mom so I could just sleep with a grown man? Um, just so many mental things that I went through. And to me, mental abuse is the worst thing. Not that physical abuse is any better, but mental, to me, for me anyway, it was harder to heal, because being accused as a child to want to sleep with a grown man just because you want to move back with your mom, like that's, I don't know, it's just crazy. But some people say, well, maybe that's the way, they parents taught them, so that's what they all, know, or that's all that they knew. To me, at some point, you're gonna have to break those generational curses. You can't just do what you were taught, especially if it was negative. At some point you have to say, you know what, I'm gonna do better. I'm not gonna do this to my children, or I'm not gonna treat my spouse this way, or I'm not gonna treat my friends this way. At some point you have to do better. And don't be afraid to talk to somebody about it, whether it's a pastor, whether it's a teacher, whether, you know, but be careful who you choose to talk to, because a lot of people, some people are not ready to hear the things what you have to say. But just be careful who you talk to. But the resources are there, and don't ever be afraid to speak to somebody. Don't ever be afraid to speak with a counselor, or especially with your children. Because open communication is so important. We see all the school shootings today. What's going on. You're like, okay, if I can only get in that person's mind, what started it, what prompted it. To me, I mean, some people are just copycats. They just copycat because one person do it. Oh, let me go do it. I want to be the next big thing on the news. But some people, mental illness is real, and before it get there, we can stop it. By just talking, open communication. So my time is running out, but good morning, and I hope you have a wonderful Monday. Just make it good. I love you, and you have a good day.